Welcome everyone to Sith Hunter's very first LEGO review. Today we're going to be looking at a Star Wars set number 75240, Major Vonreg's TIE Fighter. This set has 496 pieces, and let's just take a look at that color scheme. That beautiful red, based straight out of Star Wars series, The Resistance. Now, let me start by saying I didn't completely finish the series. I don't know the ins and outs of each and every single character. However, they did implement some of the original trilogy characters like Princess Leia, Poe Dameron from the sequel trilogy. But first, we're going to look at the build, and then we'll look at the minifigures. Like many of the TIE fighters that LEGO has done before, this set uses very similar building techniques. So let's start by taking a look from the side, and you see that black on top of the red color scheme, really making it pop. This is something that originally attracted me to this set and really brought the draw into actually wanting to pick this one up. If you want to take a look right there, we got a nice print on a lighter gray on top of the darker gray brick, really making it pop and look very different. We could take a front view right there of that cockpit. You're going to have two different openings. You're going to have the top and the front. That way it makes it easy access for you to put a minifigure in there or take them out. Okay. I like this little antenna piece, although it kind of does have a little sway to it. It has a little range of motion. I guess you can play with that if you want to. Offset it looks kind of funny, but keeping it straight might work for you a little bit better. Same thing on this side, just a little bit of a reverse build as the other side, and then we take a view from the back. All around, I think it's a really nice build. Different techniques and the angle that they're putting on this this build right here with using these Technic pins, maybe at like a 45-degree angle, really working for me. Kind of looks like Vader's X-Wing from back here. I don't know too much about the ships going into Star Wars. I mean, I could tell you Slave One, Millennium Falcon. However, I'm not specialized when it comes to TIE fighters, TIE interceptors, and all that business. But I think it's a good set. You have a nice building technique from back here. You have these missiles right here, if you want to take a look at from the front. And the way you activate those or shoot those out is right here on the back. They have a Technic mechanism, and as you move this, it pushes down, shooting the missile. So check this out. There we go, 1 and 2, and those are lost forever, because when it comes to LEGO, anytime, whether it's the stud shooters or the missile shooters, oh man, they do a really good job about shooting out. So, well, there's the build. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Taking a look at that from the top. From the bottom, you got just a lot of brick down there, but this top color scheme does look pretty nice. And I love this printed piece on top of the cockpit, making it look a little bit show accurate. This set is based from the Star Wars series Resistance on Disney Channel. And although I did watch season 1, I can't say that it was very memorable. This is the villain or antagonist, Major Vonreg. He's one of the villains. And I gotta say, this minifigure is awesome. You take a look at that helmet. It's dual molded with black and red. And that color scheme, just like the ship, is just really pops, and it's outstanding. The quality of LEGO, it is pricey, but I feel like you're getting a quality toy anytime that you're putting some money into buying LEGO. Some sets are a little overpriced, but this one is probably right in the range. You're always going to want to look at your set and see how many pieces are in there and try to get maybe 10 cents a piece. I know that does sound high, but for this set, paying $40 to $50 is a very reasonable price, I would say, for any time it comes to LEGO. So we had Major Vonreg. Oh, I'm going to drop that over there. And this is Bucket. He is the comedy relief of the show. Can't say I really enjoyed watching him. He was a little over the top, a lot like Chopper. I don't know if you guys know who that is from the Star Wars series Rebels. Kind of goofy with this rounded piece stud and the X-Wing fighter pilot helmet. Just very unique looking. I think they could have done a little bit better of a job instead of using that clear stud right there, but I understand why they did. That way they have that little easy clip. Nothing on the back. You know, I might end up using this X-Wing pilot helmet for maybe an actual pilot instead of on this little droid, but there you go. There's Bucket. And the main character of the series, Kaz. I love this minifigure. Can't say I love the guy in the show, but that lighter green and darker green, the way that they mix on this minifigure just pops and looks great. Very quality. This is the first time in Lego that I know of that they did this hair piece. It's supposed to look kind of like a haircut, like a fade, but it looks unique. It's dual molded, the same as Vonreg's helmet. And I just think it's very different. You know, Lego's really pushing themselves to do something unique and try to stay as close to the source material to look like those characters. So there's Kaz, and one of the main reasons why I wanted this set was because I missed out on this minifigure when Force Awakens was coming out. I really wasn't collecting Lego, and I saw that we were going to get a second chance at picking this minifigure up, and that is Princess Leia. It means a little bit more to me now that Carrie is gone, but, you know, all in all, that is a great figure, I think. The printing, the color scheme, I love this purple, and that little belt piece looks great. The hair is, the color of it, I think it's screen accurate, and I feel like all in all, this is a great minifigure. I love that color scheme. No printing on the legs, but I think this torso printing is good enough for us. You have a different face on the back, hidden by that hair, so if you wanted to swap it, you could just turn it around. Take a look at that. But looking at the set as a whole, price point being anywhere from $40 to $50, I think that's a fair price for this set. I would definitely recommend it. I think it's a great set if you're trying to get your kids into Star Wars, or just for a relative that's a Star Wars fan. This is a really cool set, not only for the TIE Fighter, but for the minifigures too. You don't have to really be really big into the show, but it's a really fun build. And I think that color scheme just looks great, and it's going to look great on my shelf with my sequel trilogy setup. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Sith Hunters is going to continue to be doing Lego reviews. Keep tuning in. Check us out on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Thank you guys so much for your time. I appreciate it, and we'll see you guys around. Thank you.